Thank you so much. Löhle it would have been, but let's stick to Lars. So, yes, my name is Lars, Head of Product at Sono Solar. Sono Motors is a solar mobility OEM. And why I'm here, I'm willing to explain today why solar is the next big wave, and also what we're doing currently with different partners here at IAA and of course around. So we're all looking for solutions here. That's why we're here at this trade fair, right? We're all looking for solutions for a clean, zero-emission transport sector. And bear in mind, I have to show that, I promised to my lawyers, little legal disclaimer, no more full slides from here on. I'll start with our vision. Our vision, a world without fossil fuels. Sono Motors has been founded 6 years ago, so 2016, and our founders actually started 10 years ago already, putting solar on a vehicle. Once they realized it actually works in their small garage, they were so excited to go on the next step and found the company Sono Motors. So Sono Motors today is a company of over 400 employees based in our headquarters in Munich. We are Nasdaq listed since November 2021 and based on 2 big business pillars. So let me start with the first one. Solar electric vehicle, our sign. We started to develop that one 6 years ago. Start of production will be the second half of next year, so 2023. And we're here installing 1.2 kilowatt peak on the vehicle to give it additional range, so make out of an electric vehicle a solar electric vehicle. But we realized that passenger vehicles is not everything. So we can use our solar technology for a wider variety of applications. And that led us to our mission, solar on every vehicle. Ranging from passenger vehicles up to the very, very big vehicles, trailers, 13.6 meters, with lots of surface area for PV integration. But I want to go one step back, because we're talking also about infrastructure, charging infrastructure here, and I want to use the chance here to explain why solar. So we're in a crossing point, actually, currently, of 2 important trends. First, solar is getting cheaper and cheaper over the last decades. Secondly, it's getting more efficient on a yearly basis. So, dramatic downfall in costs and rise in efficiency. And as of today, solar is one of the cheapest energy sources on Earth. So why not using it in the transportation sector? Regarding our business pillar, away from passenger vehicle, the second one, Sono Solar, we started roughly 18 months ago with that business unit. We started small, having 2 partners at the site, and saw a big rising potential. As of today, we've signed 22, so 20 more partnerships in only 18 months with our partners. And I'm super excited and super happy to guide you through what we're exhibiting here at IAA, and also have already driving around throughout Germany and parts of Europe. We're focused on 3 different business pillars in the Sono Solar Group. 1, buses, both electric and diesel. So we're powering either auxiliary systems as HVAC or the high voltage battery. Secondly, e-transporters, ranging from e-vans towards e-trucks, and therefore adding, as with our sign, additional range. And third, refrigerated vehicles. And here we do power the existing high voltage battery of such electrical cooling units. First one we brought with us, first premiere here at this fair, is with our partner Sono. Exciting project, beautifully integrated on top of the roof and on the upper half of both sides, and that's exhibited in Hall 27. Sono, located in France, very premium and exciting trailer manufacturer. Another industry leader, Kögel, located in the southern part of Germany. We're here installing roof only, that means not the sides here. That's exhibited in, let me have a look, S17, open air space. And with our partner, a cooling unit manufacturer, Mitsubishi Europe, we're exhibiting in the open air space T25. Let me lose a few words about the projects itself, how we work here. I start with our fourth premiere here, the Wingliner project. It's a non-refrigerated vehicle. We do power accelerator systems here. That means you can charge forklifts, etc. of that. Then we have 3 refrigerated vehicles with us, as I just showcased, and 2 very similar concepts on the roof only, so with Mitsubishi and Kögel. We install 4.7 kilowatt peak and use here the high voltage battery to actually give additional energy towards it to run the electrical cooling unit. Sono, by far the most installation happened here. We used 59 square meters of surface area to install PV, and then connect it again to the high voltage battery. And still, you might wonder, is it worth the effort? Is it worth extra costs? And we do say yes. I want to put that into perspective for you. If you would install series integration on both sides fully and the roof, you're facing up to 50% of energy needs of an electrical cooling unit, which you can cover solely by solar. And if you would still install on roof only, you still have potential savings of around 20%. We're always talking about values around locations like Munich, so Western Europe, Central Europe, something like that. Differ, of course, from south to north. And I want to use the chance here to explain you a bit more how we actually work with our customers. So we start from technical concept creation towards prototype projects, as you see them out here, installing electrical integration, and of course, also delivering telematics software with it. And on component side, we do deliver modules, and depending on the application itself, we also deliver solar body panels, so a whole panel for the outer skin of a vehicle. And last but not least, almost most important actually of a system is the brain behind a PV system, a control unit, power electronics, which converts the energy to either low voltage applications between 24 and 48 volts, or high voltage applications between 400 and 800 volt. And I want to switch a bit the industry. Why? Because you see those projects out there, they're prototype projects. We're installing electrical integration, and in parallel, we go for series integration, co-develop here with our partners. But we ask ourselves, is there everything we can do in that sector? And no, because we need to save CO2 already today. Our fleet owners need to save CO2, of course, but also costs. We see rising energy costs all across the industry. And this is why I brought a new product with us today. which you can also see here, and on the streets in Germany and other countries already, running since spring this year. And that's actually the all-new Solar bus kit. Another question might arise in your brains: why diesel buses? So we're all seeing this electrification here, and we are a big supporter, of course. We believe even in solar electric vehicles. Nevertheless, we have to face reality. In Europe only, in 2021, 70% of all newly registered buses run on diesel. They have an expected lifetime of around 11 years. That means well over a decade, we will see those buses still run on diesel in Europe, and afterwards maybe far away as well. Here you can see basically a drone shot of our bus running here in Munich. And let me shortly explain how that system actually works. So we put solar as a retrofit solution on the buses, connected to our power electronics MCU, and that one is connected to the 24 voltage low voltage battery of a bus. It's existing in it anyway, regardless of an electric bus or a diesel bus, so we can just use that one and relieve stress of the diesel generator. We use roughly 8 square meters of the roof of a bus, and therefore help our fleets to save up to 1,500 liters of diesel and up to prices and operating hours. And now, let me wrap up that a bit. Solar, one of the cheapest energies on Earth. So we both can power, of course, homes, gain electricity back home, but we can also use it directly in the transport sector and relieve stress of our grids, relieve stress for our fleet managers on their charging hubs, and therefore help also the energy transition towards renewable energies. And of course, with solar, we have different applications, as you saw, like range extension, cooling unit supply, and diesel savings. And for us, it's clear that's the next big wave. We're moving towards electrification right now. Solar enables and pushes that transition forward, and of course helps all the fleet managers in transitioning more quickly and saving actually costs with their charging infrastructure. So really, thank you for your patience. I think I'm right on time. I would happily invite you to our booth, Hall 26, and with the matching name CO2. So we're here to save CO2, and would really like to explain a bit more about our use cases, the technology behind, and thanks again for your patience. Thank you for bringing me on stage.
Thank you, Lars, for those insights. It was great to learn a little bit about solar. I'll see you in Hall 26.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, we are just coming up on our next panel. We have 15 minutes until it starts. So if you want to take a break, get some fresh air, shake your shoulders out, come back here at 4:30. We're going to be talking about fuels and infrastructure for the zero-emission vehicle